Good afternoon. My name is Larry Klayman. You know me as the founder of Judicial Watch and then Freedom Watch. I'm currently the chairman and general counsel of Freedom Watch. I'm a former prosecutor of the U.S. Department of Justice. In fact, when I was with the Antitrust Division as a young lawyer, I helped break up AT&T. That's one of the reasons that you have all of your cell phones today. I created competition with my colleagues. But I'm talking to you about the current situation at the Justice Department. It's being run by an attorney general, a nice man, a gentleman, but he's buried his head in the sand. He himself is under investigation by special counsel Robert Mueller for allegedly lying to Congress over his contacts with Russia and other matters. He's also under the gun with regard to his colleagues in the Senate, the former colleagues on both sides of the aisle, and the House of Representatives for allegedly not telling the truth about those contacts with Russian ambassadors and others. Now, I don't believe that he's done anything wrong. But on the other hand, he is very reflexive. He's put his head in the sand. He's gone into a foxhole and he won't address certain issues. One of the issues he won't address is the prosecution of Cliven Bundy, my client, which thus far the government has lost nearly every prosecution in large part. And Cliven's already been in jail for 1.5 years. So I urge you to take a look at what's been going on in that case. You can go to clivenbundydefensefund.org and urge the Attorney General to do a thorough review before more injustice is done. But as importantly, Attorney General Sessions has put his head in the sand with regard to Hillary Clinton's illegalities with regard to emails and pay for play with the Clinton Foundation. He's also ignored our request to investigate massive illegal surveillance, not just against Supreme Court justices, 156 judges, yours truly, and people in and around Donald Trump, but hundreds of millions of Americans. He won't investigate that. And we've asked for other investigations as well that are clearly in the public interest. And this is why this Attorney General must now make a decision. Either get out of the kitchen and resign, or do your job. You know, even Richard Nixon, and he had many virtues. Obviously, Watergate was not a virtue. But when it came time to resign, when he could no longer function as president for the good of the nation, he stepped down. And that's what we're saying to Attorney General Jeff Sessions. If you're not going to do your job, if you're not going to review what comes before you, and I put many things in front of him that need attention, not just investigations of white supremacists and Ku Klux Klansmen or neo-Nazis, that's legitimate, but also investigate the radical left, investigate Black Lives Matter, investigate Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam and Al Sharpton for inciting violence and for a massacre that occurred in Dallas, Texas against innocent policemen who were just trying to do their job over 1 year ago. If you're not going to do your job, then simply step down and resign. I wrote a column today in Newsmax. I'm going to attach it to this YouTube so you can read it. And I urge you to contact the Attorney General and tell him, in no uncertain terms as a taxpayer, do your job, Attorney General Jeff Sessions, or step down and let somebody else do it on your behalf and on behalf of the American people. And that's our reason for being at Freedom Watch. We are your private Justice Department. Our government doesn't function anymore, particularly the justice system. And so go to freedomwatchusa.org, contribute handsomely to our cause. We are your private special counsel. In fact, I have a radio show, Special Counsel with Larry Klayman. You can find it on our website at freedomwatchusa.org or go to radioamerica.com and listen to it. It's also on 37 stations around the country, and you can find those stations on our website at freedomwatchusa.org. So please support our cause. We are there for you. Our current Justice Department is not, regrettably, and we look forward to your support and your help. God bless you, God bless America, and God save America. Have a nice day.